Every day feels like the walls are closing in tighter, right? Like no matter how hard people try, the system keeps pushing back, blocking the way out, telling dreams they're too wild, too risky, too different. It's not just frustrating. It's like there's a heavy shadow hanging over everything, crushing hope, suffocating the bold ideas that once made us believe anything was possible. The pain of watching brilliant people forced into dull routines, the agony of seeing solutions swallowed by red tape. This isn't some distant story. It's happening now, and it's personal. If this feels like your world too, you're not alone. But here's the bitter truth. The old ways won't save us. Those tired old tricks and one-size-fits-all solutions, they only patch the cracks for a while before the whole structure threatens to fall apart. The system has made its choice: comfort over courage, obedience over originality, sameness over the spark that lights real change. The world's problems aren't just big, they're baked deep into a machine that's designed to reward playing it safe, blending in, digesting people's fire instead of fueling it. And it's breaking under its own weight. Inequality is growing, crises are stacking up, the environment screams for mercy, and the social fabric, it's ripping quicker every day. But here's the thing. This is exactly the moment when the chance for something different appears. Something real, something alive. It's the moment when impact investing isn't just another trend or a feel-good label. It's a lifeline, the secret weapon, the real escape hatch. Impact investing is where money stops being the god that demands blind worship and starts being a faithful servant to real change. It's the incredible power to take resources, time, and influence and put them directly into hands that are refusing to settle, that are forging new paths, creating new systems that serve people, not the other way around. Imagine a future where capital isn't quietly supporting the same old broken systems, but is instead a fierce champion for the unusual, the courageous, those who burn to break rules, not hearts. This isn't about playing defense. It's about taking the fight to the very core of collapse, shattering the cages and proving the system wrong at its own game. But tapping into this force isn't for the faint-hearted. It's not about walking a smooth road with clear signposts. It's a strange, wild path where every step challenges what normal means, where questions are weapons and patience is a secret power. This is where real impact investors live. Those who understand that progress isn't delivered by following the crowd or playing by the rules the system hands out. It comes from the edges, where risk lives, where rejection fuels fire, where boldness breaks chains. If you're the type of person who won't settle for less, who sees the cracks but believes there's a way through, this world is calling you. It's calling the rare few who refuse to be processed, who refuse to be folded into neat little boxes, who understand that real freedom wouldn't be given by anyone, it has to be taken. It's about seeing clearly how the system lies, telling you you're free, while chaining you with rules that kill creativity. You're told comfort means success, but comfort often smothers the soul. You're told ideas should be safe and optimized, but that's just code for killing the dangerous and the different. In that illusion of freedom, you're losing yourself, bit by bit, swallowed by sameness. But the power to change all that sits right inside, in the spark of your individuality, your will. Impact investing unleashes this power. It chooses those few who see beyond the surface, who burn instead of bend, who refuse to live stolen lives. This is the rebellion, not a loud shout, but a steady, insistent movement of those who step off the beaten path. It's a movement where the system's noise dies down and the real voices rise, a place where the rare find each other, not to blend in, but to multiply the strength in their differences. This isn't about joining a crowd or looking for approval. It's about becoming who you were meant to be, redefining the rules, refusing to accept the world as it is. Impact investing is the fuel for radical transformation because it puts power into hands that will relentlessly challenge the status quo, that won't stop until they see real change, not for the many, but from the few who crave more than they're told to want. If it sounds like a revolution, it is, but one fought with patience, with ruthless clarity, and a refusal to accept anything less than true sovereignty. This is the fight that doesn't make life easier. It makes it yours. Hard, full, alive. The old systems won't give up their hold easily, and the world won't fix itself. But impact investing unlocks a pathway to build something new without the chains of old power. It's about weaving together strength from differences, creating a powerful network of individuals, each sovereign, each burning with the will to change not just their corner of the world, but the entire game. The stakes couldn't be higher, because these aren't just abstract ideas. They're life or death for entire communities, entire ecosystems, entire futures. Every dollar invested with reckless optimism for real impact is a strike against collapse, a beacon for growth, a blow to the complacency that's been feeding disaster for decades. It's how the few who refuse to wait change everything. It's how patience meets passion to build a movement that outlasts flailing governments, crumbling institutions, and broken promises. So if you feel that silent pressure inside, that unbearable itch that says you're meant for more than these cages, this illusion, listen closely. That is your fire waking. That is impact investing, calling you out of the shadows of obedience into the light of becoming. It demands your skepticism, your selective fury, your hardest questions, and your longest game. But it also promises a clarity few ever find, the chance to say no to a world that tells you to settle, and yes to a life of fierce freedom, radical transformation, and untamed potential. No slogans can capture this truth. No slogans can unlock the cage. Only you, seizing the moment, taking what is yours, the will, the daring, the relentless refusal to settle, can do that. When you put your resources into ventures that don't just chase profit but chase change, you become a force nobody can ignore. You spark a wave that crashes over the tired systems, washes away the lies, and raises up a new world where individuality is strength, where few become many, where freedom isn't a promise, but a reality reclaimed. This is impact investing's secret. It's not just a way to make money, it's a call to be sovereign, to question everything, to transform relentlessly, to be patient and selective, to find the few who burn as you do and build something unbreakable together. It is for those brave enough to be homeless in tradition, bold enough to burn bridges with the past, and relentless enough to fight for the freedom only those willing to become more can seize. If this feels like the fire inside you, the urgent, restless demand, not just to survive but to transcend, then you are part of what impact investing aims to unleash. Not the masses, not the comfortable, but the rare, the fierce, the unyielding. Because only through them can the world escape collapse. Only through them can something real and lasting rise from the ashes. The time to stop waiting, stop complying, and start becoming is now. This is the escape hatch, the fierce, raw, relentless power to build what's next. It's not easy, it's not promised, but it's real, and it's waiting for those who are ready to seize it.